Well, it says we're live. Let's see what happens. See if anybody wants to join me for a little chit chat. Everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. So we'll see what happens here. Hey, Mike, Lep, how's it going, guys? I'm just sitting out by the fire, and I thought, well, actually the fire's over that way, but thought I would see what's happening. Chef Johnny, welcome, my friend. How are you? Make sure my volume's down on this. So, just hanging out. Hey, old fart. Jared, damn it, frack daddy. Hey, I'm sorry I missed your live earlier. I just saw a little bit ago with the grandkids for a while tonight. And um, had to take care of them for a while. There's a wedding dance at the edge of the campground up here. And saw some friends of mine up there. Chris is hunting coyotes. Cynthia Falcon, welcome, dear. How are you? So, yeah, we're just hanging out here with the family. Camping for the weekend. A little rainy here this morning and stuff, but yeah, it's all right. We're not at home, so it's all good. It's okay. Russ Jones stopped by and chatted with you. Where were you at, Frack? That's cool. Hey, Todd, what's going on? I would love to meet Russ Jones right after in your live chat. He stopped by. That's awesome, dude. That's cool as shit. There are a couple other people I want to meet before I meet Russ Jones, and at least one of them is in the chat. I won't say any names, but hey, Billy. Um, he's a culinary instructor in Lytle, Texas. I'd love to meet that guy. Tom Food Factory. Hey, how's things in Indiana there? You're at Keith Bettag's, aren't you? Ooh, we're getting formal now. Mike Montoya is now Michael. Oh boy. Um, that's great. Finally, he had some tri-tip. There you go. Jared, I saw you. You were on Chef's Live, if I remember right. They all blend together after a while. So, Mike, you're in trouble. Yeah, be like my mother using my middle name. Uh, she used my middle name. I knew the next step was a wooden spoon. And growing up, my mom, she's 5'1". She was deadly within 12 feet with a wooden spoon. She had the go-go gadget arms with that wooden spoon and get you on the back of the thigh. And yeah, yeah. You used the middle name, you knew it was time to calm down. So I was going to try to do a live this morning for the breakfast. Nothing fancy. Bacon, sausage, eggs, toast, you know. Hey, thanks, Billy. But right now I'm facing the camper and sitting under the awning. It was raining this morning, so all anybody would have heard is the rain hitting the damn awning, so I didn't do it. So I'll probably be doing it tomorrow morning. We're going to do pancakes and bacon. But I watched a video today from a guy who, thanks to a lot of people in the chat that supported me sent me a trophy. I need a super chat. You're right, but I'm over the 1,000 subscriber threshold. I don't have the view hours, so I can't get super chats yet. So, in time, when it happens, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing it for anything else than that. But I'm glad I did start this, because especially the people in the chat, and Cynthia, good night, honey. I've met the computer, whatever. I've met some awesome people. I've met 4 different people from YouTube in person. The first one was Shane from Florida. Lewis, oh wait, do I have to say this? Where do you live at again? I am in Iowa, Jared. Northwest Iowa. Louis Calamitas, as CJ likes to say. Drives me nuts when he says your name wrong. My last name is Vandy Weird. It gets butchered bad enough. What brand of cooler do I have? I actually have 2 different Igloos. So, no, I don't have a Yeti. Yeah, Mike, me either. But anyway, let me get back to my point before I forget. I'm at Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. In that same trip when I was in Florida, I got to meet Juan from JP's Barbecue. Stefan, or is it Stefan or Steven? How do you say it? Around here, the way your name is spelled, we say Stefan, but I heard somebody call you Steven today. So on that trip in Florida in May, I got to meet Shane, the Go. I want to get a new cooler, between Yeti and a Pelican. Any thoughts? I've never had either a Yeti or a Pelican. I know that my Igloo will hold ice for a solid 5 days. Frack, your central time zone also, probably about 8 o'clock, bud. So, the other 2 I got to meet a month ago were both Tom and Brian Horseman. Tom gifted me his. Yeah, I saw that, Lewis. I would love to meet Rich. Hey, Joe's Barbecue House. How you doing, buddy? Jared, my Igloo, I would have to look at them again. I have one older one. It's kind of a gray or a slate blue color. It's the Ice Max 5, and the white one is the Ice Max 7. The only thing I've found on the big white one, the Ice Max 7, is if it's the dual hinge, the dual clasp on the front, and people like to grab them, even though there's a handhold in the middle, they like to lift it by the clasp, and they're plastic clasp, and they'll tear. And yeah, Chef, I'm seeing it on my phone. I got a wheel going for a little bit here. I'm on the campground Wi-Fi, and the campground, obviously, Labor Day weekend is full. So, yes, I did see that. That's awesome. Shadow Seed, welcome, bud. Haven't seen you in a while. So, Um, that's the biggest downfall um, to the Igloo. And then the wife ordered me a set. No, it's probably me, Tom. It probably is. It's a full campground, and I'm about as far away from the office as you can get. So if anybody else is using the Wi-Fi, I'm probably the last one to get signal. What was I saying? Oh, the wife got a replacement set of clasps for it, and they're actually the metal hinge with the plastic face, and they're $2 more. And from what I can tell right now, they're really worth it. We took that cooler, packed a bunch of stuff in it, and I actually had 2 ice cream buckets that I put water in and froze for the trip, and they lasted 5 days. We added one 7 or 8 pound bag of ice to it in 5 days. So it's good on your side, Jacqueline and Dad. Cool. Thank you. Good night, Jared. So I was just sitting here and thought, what the heck? Let's do a late night chat. So, what is everybody else up to this weekend? I know Chef Johnny just went back to work a week or so ago and had a couple classes at night this week, if I remember right. So, I'm glad you did. Hey, Chef, I work in transportation, dude. I don't get long weekends very often. And I don't have the summer off either, Johnny. Come on now. Summer's my busy time. That's when I get my butt kicked. That's why I'll probably have more videos out. Chris is hunting coyotes. Oh, good, Chris. Back to the hotel when I got notified. Cool. Are you guys having a good time out there, Tom? I'm waiting to see some lives out of Hobo or somebody. And oh, you had a wedding tonight. Oh, cool. I just celebrated an anniversary this past week, so got the Blackstone fired up this weekend. Josh and Babe, hey, hanging out at the camper, you know that. Got to meet T-Roy. That's cool. So, whoa. Todd, you're at work? What time is it? Goddamn restaurant's got to be about closed now. My dad's folks, oh, I missed it. Where, Billy, where at in Iowa are they from? Right about now is the time you want to head up here because, as you can tell, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's cool and rainy here today. I think it might have got up to 70. But CBS Sports. LaShawn McCoy is going to the Chiefs. Cool. Tomorrow it's up and in. Appreciate it, buddy. It, it's going to be a perfect day up here. 5-10 mile an hour wind. So, recording videos and get a few extra head. There you go, Chef. So, you see me looking down here and reading the chat on my phone. It's a lot slower than on the iPad. The iPad, it's on there for like 3 seconds and goes away. So, yeah, Billy, let me know what part of Iowa they're from, and if you come up this way, if it's close, maybe we can hook up. Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Grumpy old gringo. Hello. We are in Lamar's. We're at the pit here. Well, you know what? The corn is about that high. The corn is well over my head, and I'm 6.5 feet tall. So roughly. With my work boots, I'm 6'6". I'm wearing sandals, so I'm 6'5". But we are camping at the pit out here in Lamar's. To be honest with you, it's as the crow flies, it's a mile and a half from my house. So if we forget something, it's real easy to run there. But it's about a 3-acre pond, fishing and swimming, golf course right over there. 27 holes. There's a shelter house at the top of the hill. They're actually having a wedding dance at tonight and stuff. So, we didn't travel far, but we're not sitting in the house either. We got the old Winnebago in front of me here. And let me do this. That may be a good view, but yeah, that's the new awning we just put on Wednesday night. So I missed Chef's live Wednesday night. So, wow, that was crazy. But, came in handy today. We needed it. So, beats the hell out of setting up my easy ups. So, oh, what'd I miss? They're all bad. Yeah. Iowa up here, it's open season year round on coyote. You get with the right trader, and you can get some good money for a coyote pelt. So, yeah, you see what they do to calves out here with the cattle and everything. You understand why it's open season. Goddamn farm it. So, teaching college again this semester, so lost 2 evenings a week to work on YouTube. Yeah, but that's why you make the big bucks, Chef. Come on now. Hell, you're about retirement age anyway, aren't you? You just give up that high school gig and let Libby run the high school, and you can do 2 nights a week at college and have every day to work on YouTube. Sounds like a plan. Not sure it'll work, but sounds good. So, anyway, y'all, I didn't want to be on here that long. I was just stopping in to say hey. And Stuart, Greensville. Stuart is on this side of Des Moines. Marshalltown is past Des Moines. Well, okay, I'm in northwest Iowa. If you look where Des Moines is at, Greenville and Stuart are west of Des Moines, with Greenville being a little south. Marshalltown would be just a little northeast of Des Moines. So, yeah, central Iowa. It's 3.5 hours from here. It's not that far. But I might have a visitor Monday or Tuesday. Tom's Tinkering and Adventures decided to leave San Diego the other day and head north, and I know he grew up about 2.5 hours north of here. He put something on Facebook the other day that he was up in Minnesota. And, I forgot about Des Moines, yeah. I told him he missed his turn to the ice cream capital, and he said, well, more than likely we're going to hit there on the way back Monday or Tuesday. So I'm hoping to meet up with Tom on Monday, which would be cool. That'd be number 5 on the list. So what I want to do, we were talking about Galveston, the wife and I, next spring. I want to make it a little longer trip than, just her and I for a long weekend like we did in Vegas last spring. But be able to meet a bunch of the Texas boys like Chef and Bill and well, Rick will be in California by then more than likely, but Elton from there. There's probably 10 others from Texas I'm forgetting, but you know, is what it is. So I just can't remember their names off the top of my head. It's been a long day. So I had the grandkids over here for about 3 hours earlier. That was okay. Little man was a little fart, but he's 9 months old, so what do you expect? You have to remember, we spell go, go. Yeah. Any damn Frenchman down there, I tell you. Isn't that what it is? French? Something like that. I watched Rob from Barbecue Pit Dog. Hey, Joe. What's happening, buddy? Welcome. He was visiting his buddy, what's this, blues guitar guy? He just passed away recently, and he says, how do you spell Go Tigers? And he said, Geax. So that was funny when they did that. So, hey, Rick, I was just talking about you. Hoping make a Texas trip in the spring, but you'll probably be on the border town by then. Out there hanging out with Josh and CJ and Marion and Tom and Mike Montoya, being the liberal nation. So anyway, yeah, we're probably gonna do bacon and a special kind of pancake I saw today in the morning, and then probably gonna be filming the pork butt on the kettle too. So that won't be live. I'm gonna probably film that along with a little camper footage and stuff, camping for the weekend. You know, the last time I saw a Sasquatch, I was up in New England, somewhere around Chris's house. But I never knew a Sasquatch could fucking hunt coyote, I'll tell you that much. So, oh, it's been a long day. I think I said that already. But this boy's getting tired. Oh shit, did I freeze up again? Oh, there it goes. I am, Joe, I'm actually, excuse me, sitting outside the camper. We're camping for the weekend. Not too far from the house, about a mile and a half as the crow flies, but it's nice out here. It's a good campground. They're making it better. There used to be 2 pits here, 2 ponds. Well, Billy, damn it, I got to hit that 4,000 watch hours. That's why. So, you can hit my PayPal link and I'll do a shot for you, but that works too. I don't care. I'm only kidding. Don't do that. Save it for the hot seat some night. Send it to CJ. He likes money, you know. No, we're just out here at the local campground, the pit, and I've always wanted. What'd you say, Jason? Piss on the hot Chef. Oh no. No, the hot seat's fun. I enjoy it. I told CJ if he ever schedules 3 in a week again, I'm quitting though, because I forget who we had on a Monday night special hot seat, but then on that Tuesdays when we had Casey from What's New and Baby Back and T-Roy all together. That went 4 hours. It went till 1 in the morning my time. That was nuts. And then have to do one on Thursday too. yeah, that was a little much. So, no, back to the campground. I'm in the original area. You know, they have 30, 50, and 30 and 50 amp hookups along with 110 with the water. There's no sewer up here, but we have big enough tanks. It doesn't matter. I could stay here 2 weeks and not fill up the tanks in this big old tank RV I got. But there used to be two pits. They dredged the north pit, put all the dredgings into the old south pit, which didn't hold life anyway. And they put down, crushed concrete in there and stuff to establish a base, and then ended up filling it all in. And they put 30 new campsites down there with full sewer and everything. And after this weekend, anybody who's down there, because you can do it by the night, the week, the month, the year, or the season down here. And I actually, where we're at now, I have friends that when we pull out on Monday, they're going to put their place up here because they've been down below the whole time for the full sewer hookups. They've been here all summer. But after this weekend, the city's coming in to put down the black dirt and seed it and get everything finished up on the new section. So, do I do any fishing? Yeah, I fish a lot. My son actually has a kayak, my 13-year-old, right behind the camper here with 2 rods and tackle box. It's all kayak fishing. I built a trailer he can pull behind his bike. Yesterday he caught about, I don't know, 5 or 6 fish. One nice crappie out of it, and I told him to put it back because I'm not going to fillet one damn crappie. Now, if you come up with 10 or 12, we'd be eating fish tonight. But, I do a lot of panfish and walleye, northern fishing. So, I enjoy fishing. My doctor told me it's good for my blood pressure, so I need to do more of it. Unfortunately, I've only been out twice this year, so. Alex BD, that's a new name for me. Hello and welcome. Glad to have you. Yeah, I can sit there and watch fishing all day too. So, let's see here. Alex BD, yeah, that's a new name. Well, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're here. We're just having a late night chit chat, so. Oop, I missed something. What did I miss? Doggone it. Stupid phone. There we go. Twin anchors. I can't say that I've heard about that, Billy, but I will look it up. You're new. Well, that's okay. Everybody can be new. You got to start somewhere, right, Alex? So, welcome. There's a lot of great people in this chat, Alex. Some good friends of mine in here. Is it easy to fillet fish? Yes and no. You might as well consider sacrificing your first dozen fish to the gods and have fish chips out of them. But once you get the hang of it and have a good sharp fillet knife, yes, filleting fish is easy. Depends on the fish you're trying to fillet. You cannot fillet a northern typically the same way you do a walleye, because the northern have a Y bone in them that needs to come out also. Walleye, perch, crappie, you can all fillet the same. So yes, it's easy once you get used to it, like anything else, but it's that learning curve that that'll get you in the beginning. So that's the best answer I can give you. I suppose it's like being a butcher or anything else. You gotta learn the craft. You gotta learn how to run the knife and what to feel for. Is the big thing. So I keep looking over here, and I need to look over here. So I need to put a little dot or something right there, or an arrow that says "Look here." So anyway, guys, it's creeping up on midnight here in Iowa. Yes, of course you can still use it. I mean, you're not gonna get, you're not like on a panfish. You're gonna get a, I don't know, decent sized fillet. Um, it's no, there's not somebody standing behind me, Joe. No, not. I know my neighbor, and even if he was, I'd just pour him a. It'll be smaller pieces of fish. I mean, the thing is to cut down right behind the front fin, find the backbone of the fish, come across it, and hey, Billy, I'll do that. I'll do that, buddy. Um, Come down towards the tail fin, but don't cut all the way through, because then you take that piece of meat and you flap it over, and you start at the tail and you follow the skin out, and then all you have to do is carve around the rib bones. It might be a smaller piece of fish that you have to bread, but not every piece of fish has to be a full fillet. I mean, the meat's still good. Just make sure you get the skin and the bones, the rib bones out, and you'll be fine. No, I tune pianos, Joe. You smart aleck. Oh, crap. I can tell you, Joe, or Rick, excuse me, I have neither. I had a pellet cooker. I had a Brinkman offset pellet cooker. It'd be like the smallest pit boss you can have, and the brains took a shit on me. The first the hot rod went out, and then the central control went out. So I took it off and bought an offset box, put it on there, and yeah, now it's a stick burner offset. Hey, good night, Joe. Thanks for stopping, pal. So, no, I do not own a pellet cooker or a Ninja Thingamabob or Instapot or Ninja Foodie grill, air fryer, any of that. So, freaking Joe, he cracks me up, man. So, all right, guys, it's been almost 35 minutes, and yeah, Billy, you're right, it was great. And I only plan on being on for 15. So, this fat old Dutchman's going to bed. I hope you all have a great weekend, what's left of it. And, Chef, don't work too hard the next 2 days, even though I know you will anyway. So, Jacqueline and Dad, Stephen, I don't know. You never told me how to say your name right. Is it Stephen or Stephen? I'll just call you J and D, even though I know you're D. But y'all have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by, Stephen. Okay, great. I will try make sure I say it correctly for you. So, hey, thanks, guys. Have a great evening. Great rest of your weekend. And hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow morning for breakfast cook. All right. Take care, gang. Thanks.